What's up, everybody? Mark from RBI Breaks. It is 6:27 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday, early evening, February 6th, 2026. And we are breaking 3 sealed cases of 2025 Bowman draft. These are mega box cases. They're 20 box cases, sealed cases. You see them in the upper right-hand corner. It's a PYP, pick your player. Let me just finish tagging the last few people here so everybody can get in the room. 100 spots instead of 30 spots, so tags take a little bit longer. Almost done. I think I am done. Let's double check. We're good. Just need Justin. Tag. Of course it won't tag. Almost. All right, tagged. Everybody tagged. Let's send it. Everybody's tagged. Upper right-hand corner is the 3 cases. That is a live camera. So obviously you'll see me crack the case, pull from it. You'll know kind of what case we're on, roughly. PYP, the players are on the list below. It's supposed to scroll, but I don't know how. I mean, I do know how, but I hit it, and I don't think it's scrolling. So if you don't know who you have, I can move it around, or you could ask, or it's on the post where you picked your spot, and I have it printed in front of me. Along the bottom, I do a bounty in all my breaks. So these are cards that are serial numbered, and these are left side serial number. Left side serial number. The break bounty is a single digit. It changes every break. We'll do that before I start ripping. If that card ends in that single digit, whoever owns that card, the player or the other team, will get an unopened pack of Topps Holiday. The minor bounty is a double digit ending in 87. That's at $70 break credit. And the major bounty is triple digit ending in 830. And that's at $720 break credit. The break bounty, the single digit, it's unlimited. It could hit as many times as possible during the break. The minor and the major, so if 2 cards come out ending in 87, it would be split evenly between the two owners of the cards. The break credit, it's not whoever hits it first. Also doing Guess the Auto game. You get 2 guesses, down to 3 Tops Now cards. I got some more coming in for Series 1 coming out next week. In the chat, Guess the Auto. It's not the first auto that comes out. You get 2 guesses. I'll give away 3 cards because I have 3 cards left. 2 guesses last the entire break. First person that gets it will get choice. Second person will get choice. Third person will get the last card. Pretty straightforward. Any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the chat. I'll do my best to keep up with them. Moving over to chat right now. So I haven't seen anybody yet. Francisco has Fiend and Petrie. Ryan has Moss and Hernandez. Justin has Hall and Bremner. Yukon's got Conrad and Fiend. Fiend's already taken. Give me somebody else besides Fiend. Nick's got Ebel and Made. No, straight autographs. We're going straight autographs this one. Straight autographs. Numbered cards, I don't think there's anything $9.99 or over. So I don't. The major won't be hit. The major could be hitting the football break, I think, which I'm posting after this. Everybody's interested in football. Dual case first. I don't want to say first ever. I did a football break before. Dual case optic blaster, PYT. But most likely Series 1 2026, which should be Wednesday, gold cards, has a shot at the major. Bob's got Root and Frey. MJ's got Dax and Murph. Yeah, Series 1. It'll most likely be Series 1. All right, the only person that I think doubled up is Yukon. You got Fiend's taken. You got to guess somebody else. You got plenty of time. What do we got? That's about it. I got to do the single digit. Let me do that now. Let's start ripping. Sending you over. You could take a look. It's so much fun. Two. So the single digit ends in 2. Let me put it up on the screen so everybody can see it. It is now there. Hammond and Hall. Hall's taken. Take somebody else besides Hall. South Scene and Caminiti. Got it. So Fiend was taken for Yukon and Hall was taken for Crazy Horse. You got to guess. Pick somebody else, as they say. All right. Let me, everybody see it. Guess the auto game. They understand what that means. It's going to be Ohtani MVP, Judge MVP, Skeen Cy Young. So it's pretty straightforward. Easy game. It's not the first auto. It lasts the entire 3 cases. So, all right, I got my list here. I got a pen. It's actually a highlighter there. I got a knife to open. Got everything ready to go. Let's crack something. Let's crack one. Let's crack the front. All right, great news. It's the right stuff. It is the right stuff. All right, I'm going to slide up the choices. Ohtani, Skeens, and Judge. Obviously, if we hit, I'm sure we will. You'll get choice first, second will get second, third. Pretty easy. Cohen, got it. Witherspoon, got it. Oh, no, his name, I don't know his name. The Spoon and the Twin, got it. Not the Boston guy, or you want both of them? You want both twins, Matthew? I don't think the other one's taken either. All right, we're opening everything. The, as they call them, base packs do have lasers in them now, so they're really not just late. They're not just Detroit. All right, let me know who your other person is, or did Jerry pick somebody up top? You get another guess. So there's no paper, so it's all chrome. So there'll be chrome firsts, chrome of everybody, and then there's laser parallels in the base packs, and then the mojo packs, or as they call them, not mojo packs anymore, they call them mega refractors because they already have mojos and something else. All right, let's do it. It's not a speed rip, but I'm going to be pretty efficient because I had to get it done because I have to be somewhere in 3 hours. Well, I have to leave in 3 hours, so we got plenty of time. I don't want to wait till tomorrow. Yo, Brian. I was surprised to see your name, but I know you turned into a Bowman guy, so I was happy to see you in there. All right. We don't have trash. It goes on the floor for now. Again, guess the auto game. 2 guesses. It's over there somewhere in the right corner. As long as it's not picked. All right, so here's the box. We'll do a box. There's the empty box. These 2 are the Mojo. They're not called Mojo packs. They changed the name. They're called Mega Refractors. But I'm going to call them Mojo. So if anybody is mad or upsetting, they always been Mojo. We're going to call them Mojo because it sounds better, even though they have Mojo and draft. You know what I mean. So I'm going to open, what am I going to open? I'm going to open, stop falling. I'm going to open 5 megas now. Put the base packs here. We'll go through the base packs first, which have laser parallels. And then we'll do 5 times 2, 10. Yep, I got you. They're already, I don't even have a trash bag down here, so they're on the floor. I'll just pick them off the floor. So that's how we're going to do it, 5 at a time. Maybe 10 if we want to show off, but. All right, again, pick your player. All other teams are for anybody that's not on the player list, so it's pretty self-explanatory with that. All packs are going to rip. All cards are going to ship, so pretty self-explanatory with that. And as a Voight, got it. Mitch. Coming up next week is Series 1 2026 Topps. I got a bunch coming in, a whole bunch. So much. It's going to be so much fun. Looks like an incredible checklist. They've added a lot of bonus hits into it this year with the 75th anniversary of Topps. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And then if you like football for Super Bowl weekend, I have 2 cases of this year's 2025 Optic Blasters, the Target ones, the red ones, or pink or red Target colors. Gonna post after this break, PYT, 2 cases. Panini, they're 20 box cases, so it's 40 boxes total. That'll be pick your team, chasing downtown, dual downtown, uptown, center city, midtown, whatever. So many hits. If you want to get into a football break for Super Bowl weekend. All right, there's how we're going to do it. There it is. 5 boxes. I'm going to do these first, and then those, and then go 5 at a time. Put stuff up on the grandstand. At the end, I will do a recap of everything on the grandstand, which is this thing here. right here. Everything on there at the end of the break. I'll hit this thing here. And that will be a recap. If you just want to get to the end and see what the recap is, look for that prompt. And that is the recap of everything that we hit during the break. All right, I got autofocus on. I'm going to take it off. It'll be blurry until I bring the cards up, but then it won't go in and out. All right, these, again, are base packs, but they do have lasers inside of them. And, of course, they're all chrome. There's no paper this year. Well, this is the first year of actually draft in mega boxes. There's never been, well, I mean, there might have been, but not to my knowledge of any draft in recent years in retail form. So here we go. All cards shipped, not just firsts, everything. Almost knocked the camera over before we started. Not a good start. And looking for lasers. Lasers here. There's Dax first, Cunningham first. I usually have a list of top 10 guys, which turn into like top 25 guys. So I'll be sleeving a bunch of stuff after the break. Gotta bring this down a little bit. There we go. Again, all Steel Halls on the list. Ike Irish on the laser. So again, if you see a player on all other that isn't listed, it is part of all other. Murph. There's a Nori laser Phillies. That's all other Phillies, as an example. Might eventually speed rip these and go through them. Bradfield laser. That's all other Orioles. Conrad first. Ty Harvey. Again, they're all chrome. There's no paper, which is nice. Bremner first and a Bazana laser. That's a spot. Billy Carlson. So I'll end up ripping all these packs on the next 5. There's Ike Irish. Easton Carmichael first laser. Just getting everyone's eyes adjusted, including mine, to the rip. There's Seth Hernandez, Yost Frey, Hammond, Escobar, Phillies. That's other Phillies laser. Petrie first. Killen first. Tate. There's a Cameron Nielsen first laser. It should be all of the Rockies. So for the rest on these packs, I'll rip them all, go through them all together, and then I'll go single there. Doyle first. There's a Gavin Turley first laser, all other Athletics. There's a Kane Kepley first laser. All other Cubs. Moss, Malachi Witherspoon, Connor Griffin. Again, all chromes, no papers in it. No paper. JJ, there's a Sammy Stafora laser. All other Pirates. Another Dax. Laser first of Aaron Watson. Should be all other Reds. There's a Walter Jenkins, all other Twins. Zana and Jenkins, top names there. And there's Mitch Voigt and Tommy Troy. All right. That is the base packs. Let's do the Mojos. Should be 10 of them. Good luck. All right, so usually the hit is right there. Yellow, we already got something. So let's just go right to it. I'll put something aside if we hit something low, which is like pink is 1 of 1-ish. It's like a peach. All right, we'll figure it out. All these first, all the stuff will be sleeved. I'm not going to sleeve them all right now. Obviously, the bigger name stuff I'll sleeve, but everybody knows the way I get everything into piles, so we're good. Dominic Reed. It's all other Cubs. Jimenez. I don't think Jimenez had a spot. Let me just look. So I know for future. Lock it into my brain. All other Mets. Ty Harvey has a spot off the back. That is an Ike Irish prize prospects. And our first numbered card is going to be a first. It's a yellow. It's got a bat. Looks exactly like this guy's bat, if you ask me. See? Ty Harvey. Closer mojo. Nobody wanted Ty Harvey. At a 75, Mojo Refractor. 26, bottom left. 2-6 out of 75. Ty Harvey. That's Daniel in the closer spot. Got my piles. Good. We're good. Rose gold. That's what it's called. Thank you. All right, green. Do this stuff all day. Pull colors. It is Solace. That's all other Marlins on the inaction die cut. Nate Snead is a spot. Dean Moss is a spot. Malachi Witherspoon is a spot. Green. Autograph. Easy start, Ryan. Ryan, easy start to the break. How about the pretty much easy top 3 name? Easy top 3 name. Seth Hernandez. Now you don't have to sweat it now. Free rolling. 35 out of 99. 6th overall pick. High schooler. Nice hit, Ryan. We're off to a fantastic start. Caden Kent. Leo DeVries. Kyle Lodesy. Dean Curley is a spot. And Liam Doyle is a prize prospect insert. Guess the auto. Yeah, good point. Who guessed the auto? I know it's a great point. I know somebody guessed Hernandez. Ryan did. Ryan, you get first pick. Do you want a Ohtani MVP, a Paul Skeens Cy Young, or an Aaron Judge MVP? You get first choice. One off the board already. Lombardi, first. Watson, first. Bodine, that's a spot. There's Witherspoon for the Red Sox. And Seth Hernandez there. Yeah. Take your time. You can either go with the protege, Paul Skeens. All right. Just get my pile set up here. Murph Gray. It's a spot. It's part of the closer. Nobody wanted him. Good old Murph. Cohen. Morrison. Van Durek. The spot. Francisco. And McGonigal. Prized prospects. That's a spot. Let's get back to color. Hartshorn is a spot. Cubs. Pena. JT Quinn. JD Thompson. And JB Middleton. All firsts. Gray is a spot. Harmon, all other. Lampkin, all other. Die cut. There's a Eli Willits prize possession and a parallel out of 199, Andrew Salas. That is all other Marlins. All other Marlins. That says 60 out of 199. Salas. Briggs, McGonigal. There's Billy Carlson for the White Sox. Ike Irish spot. And how about a Jamie Arnold in action? All some of the bigger names here. Got a green coming up again. Moss, Witherspoon off the back. Jamie Arnold, prize possessions. Prize prospects, my fault. First, won't be an auto. How about Ethan Hedges? I don't believe that's a spot, so that's all other. 88, so close, need 87. 88 out of 99, Ethan Hedges. All other Rockies. All other Rockies. Gamble is a spot. There's a case in Cunningham, Steele Hall, Ryan Mitchell, and a Dax Kilsby on the die cut. All right, let me get some stuff up here, and then we'll grab 5 more boxes. I'm going to power rip through the base packs. Congrats on the Seth Hernandez. It's a nice hit. Nice hit to start. Alright, where's my... I'll sleeve some of these later. Alright, we're good. Piles are brewing here. Die cuts are always so easy to sleeve. It's actually easy to sleeve, but tough to top load. All right, let me get this stuff up on the grandstand so we have a nice clean recap for everybody. All right, let's make inserts here and firsts here and lasers next to it. Perfect. All right, we are set up perfectly. Let's keep it moving. That was only 5. We got a top 3 name, arguably the best name by some. And 3 numbered cards. So, well, 4 total. 4 hits out of 5 boxes. Let's keep that going because we got 60 boxes. So it'll be a good rip. Will be a good rip if we can keep that consistency. Get a nice numbered auto out of every 5 boxes. Somebody do the math. How many autos is that? 12. Take that all day. I'm going to have to do it, starting with 2026 product. I'm going to have to change the razor blade in that. I don't think I've changed a razor blade in that in 3 years. I think it's about time. Got my money out of it. Yeah, I've seen the same thing. We can always get more. Of course, it's as they dry up in the wild, they go up, and but whatever. They won't go. It won't be anywhere near regular giraffe prices. Some people, I think, wanted to see the yield, which is fine. If the yield is this strong, we can do maybe a bigger one, maybe a 5 case. Pick your player. Alright, I'm going to just rip all of these base packs and we'll go through and pull the lasers out, and then we'll go one by one through the I'll still call them Mojo packs. All right, here we go. Again, in quotation marks, base packs. Move my stuff again. All I do is relocate. Good. Becker spot, Fleming spot. There's a Fritten Frighten. It's a laser, all other. There's a Gauge Wood, all other Rays. Avalon. There's a Willits. Braden Montgomery, all other. You can see the laser. All other White Sox. Gamble. Jamie Arnold first. Ebel. There's a Waldschmidt. All other Diamondbacks. Petrie. Could be Petrie. Patrick Forbes, I believe, is a spot. Seth Hernandez, Chrome. Celestin, all other Mariners. There's a Witherspoon Red Sox laser. James Elwanger, all other Twins laser. Thomas White, all other Marlins laser. Quentin Young Chrome. Bremner. Sakura laser, all other Nats. Conrad. Ethan Hedges, all other Rockies. LaCourse laser, all other Angels. Petrie, Hammond. There's an Arnold. Spencer Jones, all other. He might have a spot. Seth Hernandez. Ebel. All right. It's easy to go through this. Again, I'm going to be sleeving a bunch of stuff. Not right after the break, but. These are all lasers. Got it. Laser pile. These, where's the laser? That laser. And then we'll go through these that I'm pulling aside at the end. Kind of give an idea between Hernandez and Willits. All right, let's get into Mojos. Carlson and Anderson, got it. Bodine and Voigt. Somebody guess Voigt. Somebody might have guessed Bodine. That I'd have to check, or should be in the chat, scrolled up. Here we go. Shores. Oliveto. That's a spot. Shores, all other. There's a Gavin Feen, Rangers. Kate Anderson, spot. And Connor Griffin, prize prospects. Moss, Witherspoon, Compton, Max Clark, and there's a Steel Hall Mojo. Let's see a color. Or not. Ebel, Arnold, Doyle. That is a Cade Anderson variation. And a Dax Kilsby. That is a Cade Anderson photo variation. Short print. For the Cade Anderson spot. Because his card looks like that. Image variation. Short print. Cade Anderson. Nice hit there. I like where this is going. Max Williams. Eisen. Ben Jacobs. Aiden West. And Liam Doyle. Die cut. Wood. Davalon. Becker. Franklin, and JJ Weatherholtz. Where's my color at? Huggies, Hodge, Max Clark, JJ Weatherholtz, and Quentin Young. There's a Dax, Kepley, Hedges, Gurevich, and a JoJo Parker. All right, come on, color. Kent, DeVries, Lodesy, Curley, and Lombardi. Lombard Jr., Joshua, Josh Owens, Cooper Fleming, and Ike Irish prized Got to see a numbered card here, right? We got one image variation. Nope. Okay. Zach Root, Phillips. There's a Conrad, Bremner, and Slowinski. All right. Well, the first four, we went 4 for 5, and then we went 1 for 5 here. We did get an SSP, so see what keeps happening here. Not as easy. Not as easy. Is that what his variation is? Batting? That's kind of cool. That's laser. These are Mojo. Insert. Mojo, Mojo, Mojo. Insert. Mojo, 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 Mojo. Insert. Got it. None of these are numbered. All right. See if we can go 5 for 5 on these. Let's see if we can go 5 for 5 for 5 hits on these. Ohtani MVP, you got it. You got it. Remember, if you're into football, I know we do 90, probably more than 90%, 95% baseball. But it's Super Bowl weekend. I have 2 cases of, no, they're not steel cases, they came loose, but still 2 cases worth of 2025 Panini Optic Football. PYT, pick your team. It's 40 total boxes. That is the downtown chase. Downtown duels. Uptown. Some pretty big upside. Nothing crazy priced. I mean, most expensive team is, I don't want to say of course, but is the Giants because of Dart and Scatterboot, and it is under $400, and that's the most expensive team for 2 cases. Which, if you hit a Jackson Dart downtown, I think it's like $3 grand. So, plenty of upside. And then some of the lower teams are like $30, so for 2 cases. So, plenty of options. Whatever your favorite team is, or if you want to chase big cards, it's up to you. Super Bowl weekend break football. And next week is all 2026 Topps Series 1. They'll all be hobby. Retail doesn't release until about 2 weeks after that. So they'll all be hobby cases and jumbo cases. We'll start with pick your teams first through the week and through the weekend, and then as we can always do pick your player once we get a feel for the checklist, hit rate, etc., etc. Yeah, you just need one. You just need one case hit. Even more so if it's the right guy. Alright, if anybody wants to know, this is still case 1, and this, we've already opened 10 boxes. These are the next 5, so we've just begun. These are the base packs. We're going to pull the lasers out. Of course, they're all chrome. They're all chrome. There's a Gauge Wood laser. First, Phillies spot. Walcott laser. All other Rangers. Grant Richardson. It's all other Athletics. Fiend. Kate Anderson. Slowinski laser. All other Angels. Killen. Tate. Nice Billy Carlson laser. Griffin. Miller. Pratt. All other Brewers. Piacentin. All other Carlson. All other Blue Jays. Like Irish. Jacob Morrison laser first. All other Brewers. There's a Davalon laser first. Dodgers spot. The random Nate Snead upside down. There's a Doyle. Another Willits. Caleb Lays laser. Other Detroit. Gauge Wood. Chrome. Miguel Seam Jr. laser. All other Nats. Fiend. Conrad. Mason Peters first. All Other Mariners. Cade Anderson. Bremner. And that is those. Let me put the lasers up here so I don't mix them with the Mojos. Let's go minimally 3 for 5. There's 5 boxes worth of Mojo packs here. Let's go 3 for 5. Let's get a minimum of 3 for 5 here. Good luck. Bodine. First, there's a Witherspoon. Seth Hernandez, Yost, and a Dax Killsby. Jacobs, West, Lombard, Joshua, and Josh Owens. All right, we got a green, so I'm gonna go this method. We got a green there. Green out of 99. Conrad, Bremner, Slawinski, Frey, and JoJo die cut. Compton, Gamble, Cunningham, Hall, and JJ Weatherholt. I need 3 colors or 3 something. Mitchell, Murph, Cohen, Morrison, and Van Der Eck. Schubert, Walton, Morris, there's a Willits, and a Liam Doyle prized prospect. One color, we can do it. Wood, Davalon, Becker, Franklin, and Hughes. All right, purple, green, purple. One more. Come on, 3. Do 3. Hammond. Zero. Petrie. Max Billou and Dominic Reed. All right, let's do purple. Let's go off the back. Ike Irish. Ty Harvey. Jimenez. Ike Irish. I feel like this is upside down. Should be an auto. Who's that? Ethan Petrie. Purple. Washington Nats. Francisco, you could delete that skunk thing now. Change it to hit, like a baseball hit. 93 out of 199. 93 out of 199. And we got a green in here. So many JJ Weatherholts. Fleming. Zach Root. Phillips. There you go. But a Dax Kilby green for the Dax Kilby spot. 67. Close. You need 87. 67 out of 99. I was going to say, I think you picked that, right? Petrie, you got it. Skeens off the board. Only poor Aaron Judge that nobody likes is left. Next winner gets Aaron Judge. I always think it's Willett's autograph, but one's a lefty and one's a righty. So clearly two different autographs. Batting positions. All right, we still got 5 boxes left in case 1. Still 5 boxes left in case 1. Insert. All right, let's get it. Empty case 1 going on the floor. All the way back there. Yeah, hopefully Washington keeps that core together. I mean, they have major bats. Major bats. Of course, I think you need major arms in the MLB, but they got major bats. Trade it all away for Skeens. Nationals. Trade all the young bats away for Skeens. Yeah, I mean, Baltimore, we'll find out this year. How about that? Find out this year. They definitely had a off year last year. here will be the test. All right, here we go. These are the last base packs of case 1. Last base packs of case 1. Carson Binge. Laser. Guy with a lot of names. Laser. There's a is it Nayans? I haven't seen him all. I don't think I've seen him either. I passed by him 100 times, which I might have. There's a JoJo. It might not. It's the first JoJo I've seen. Lombard. Carlson. Irish. There you go. Nayans. Laser. Nayans. Got it. Fiend. Fine. Tate. Cade. Murph. It's my boy Murph. Gotta be good. His name's Murph. Witherspoon. The Dax. Compton. Laser. Killian. Brasino. Quintero. It's all other Dodgers. Laser. Cunningham. Jared Thomas. All the Rockies. Billy. Steele. Ike. Cohen. All other Giants. Moss. Bonnemer. And Quentin Young. Nayans. sighting of that. Again, a bunch of stuff will get sleeve top loaded afterwards. I just got to keep it moving, as they say right now. Keep it moving. All right, here we go. Last Mojo packs of case 1. There's a Willits. There's a Gage Wood. There's a Davalon, Becker, and JoJo. Come on, color. Let's see a weird color. Let's see a weird color. Or no color. Franklin, Hugus, Hodge, Max Clark, and JJ Weatherholt. I don't know. Harmon. There's a Dax, Kepley, Hedges, and Jesus Made. See some color. Now cards, some are upside down, some aren't. Now we're getting weird. Pena, Quinn, Thompson, Middleton, and Quick. I'm so used to the cold by now, it doesn't even matter at this point. All right, blue. That is the color blue. We got a blue. Neville, Schubert, Walton, Morris, and Billy. Die cut. Come on. Let me see a gold or a black. Black's at a 10. Or another blue. All right, 2 blues. How about a red? How about something besides blue? Lower than blue, I should say. Obermoller, Connor Griffin, Sim Jr., Gray, and Bremner die cut. Come on. Weird color. Let me see a weird color. Moss, Witherspoon, Tigers, Compton, Gamble, and Eli Willits. Last chance for a color. We got 2 blues so far. 2 blues coming up. Looks like we got 2 blues. Cason Cunningham, Steele Hall, Ryan Mitchell, my boy Murph, and Trevor Cohen, all firsts. All right, let's go in order. This was the first blue. Off the back, Eli Willits, Tate Southseen, Jake Cook, Cameron Millar. Blue Nationals. How about Ethan Petrie? Little left to right. 111 out of 150. 111 out of 150. Blue Mojo. And another blue. McGonigal, Yost, Hammond, Petrie, how about another Dax? 2 Dax, green and a blue. 35. We got a green and a blue. Not to say but it exists. The possibilities are there for another case. Clearly, because as you could see, they put the same names together. All right, let me sleeve these, put these up. All right, 2 autos. I thought we would get more. Doesn't mean we won't. I'm sure the SP or SSP or whatever it is, image variation, took up one of the hit spots for sure. Let's find out, because we'll get into another case. First 5, we start off on fire. I thought I was about to order 10 cases if every box had a hit in it. Yeah, I mean, there's color paper, but this pattern, the Mojo pattern, is only in the mega boxes, if that makes sense. So you can't get this pattern in hobby. All right, let me clean out my area here. These are Mojos. They're going to go over here for now. There's no paper version of the Mojos, if that makes sense. There's paper color. It'll be like, instead of up here where it says chrome, it'll just have a red Bowman, a red B, and it won't say chrome underneath of it. I don't think I have a paper lying around, but... That's for draft. Now, like, if you go to Bowman Chrome release, there is no paper. But then if you go to Bowman, there is paper. Think of it as Series 1, Series 2, and Update. Bowman is Series 1. Bowman Chrome is Series 2, and Bowman Draft is Update. Bowman has paper and Chrome. Bowman Chrome has no paper, and Bowman Draft has paper and Chrome. Now, Bowman Draft has no MLB players. There's no MLB guys. Bowman Chrome has MLB guys. So does Bowman. So Draft is the only pure prospect release out there in Bowman. The other ones have MLB guys. Hence, Draft was never retail. So this is the first time they made Draft in retail. But if you get Bowman, Series 1 we'll call it, Megas, and you go through the base packs, they have paper in them. If you get Bowman Chrome Megas, which we opened, they have no paper because paper doesn't exist. but it's the first chrome cards of MLB guys because there are no chrome in Bowman. Hope everyone's following along. I'm going to need one of those It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia diagrams to explain this. I don't think it makes the base paper any shorter print because they're numbered, you know what I mean? So a green paper out of 99, there's 99 of them. Might be harder to hit. But I would say any true Bowman person, let's call them, if you're a Bowmaner, like I'm a Bowmaner guy, nobody wants paper. Whether it's numbered or not, nobody wants paper. I don't want paper number cards. I don't want paper autographs. I don't want paper anything in Bowman. So I'd probably take a Bowman Chrome refractor over a numbered paper outside of something ridiculously low. Just a regular refractor, not even a numbered one. It's like the opposite of flagship. Nobody wants in Bowman anything to do with paper, whether it's numbered, autographed. It's like a country club group. Some guys don't even want certain colors. You gotta have true colors, true original colors of Bowman. There it is. Brian knows. No paper. No one wants paper. Some guys don't even want purple, especially with all the new colors. They want red, true orange, true gold, true blue. And they're pretty high on refractors, number to 499. They don't want green grass, reptilian. The true Bowman people don't want any of that stuff. The OGs, we'll call it. Still has value. Don't get me wrong. Still has value. I'm just saying the hardcore prospect Bowmaners, the guys that don't collect anything but they'll call them prospectors. They want nothing to do with paper. Nothing. Lee's laser. There's a Nayans. Jared Thomas laser. JoJo Parker chrome. Fritton laser. Billy and JoJo. Compton laser. It's like a secret society. Bowman guys. Original OG Bowman guys. Namala laser. There you go. Willits laser. Tibbs laser. Yeah, paper sets will move. But I wouldn't grade paper. I wouldn't. Killian Sakura. First of all, it's a real tough grade. Tate. Richie laser. Ike. Dax. Celestin laser. But that's what's good about these. You're going to get a bunch of chrome, even chrome, I don't call them base, but chrome firsts people want, especially if they get hot or it's a name. Pena Laser. Lugo Laser. Cunningham. Cody Miller Laser. Ike Chrome. And Dax Chrome. I think it'd be neat to put a laser set together. You could probably buy bulk lasers for pretty cheap as a bulk buy and then fill in the main guys. But I think a laser complete set would be pretty cool. All right, let's see what we can do here. Mojo set would be cool. Yeah, I would grade anything Shohei. We got a blue. We got a blue. Now, obviously, if it's grade worthy, is a different story because like a 9 is the same as raw and that whole story. But anything Shohei. Not, I mean, if you're talking his Bowman paper or something like that, early or not Bowman paper, any paper. I grade anything Ohtani if it's going to grade. Otherwise, it's worth raw anyway. Here we go. Fisher first. Phillies. Killian. South Scene. And Cook. And there's a Kyson Witherspoon die cut. Anything Ohtani at this point. Gurevich. Caden Kent first. Leo DeVries. Lodesy. And Dean Curley. Lombardi. Watson. Bodine. That's going to be numbered. Lombard. And a Kevin McGonigal out of 199. 34 out of 199. McGonigal's got a spot, I believe. He does. 34 out of 199. Kevin McGonigal. Start the MLB. I wouldn't grade that. I'd sell it. Somebody will buy it. Gray. Harmon. Lampkin. Briggs McKenzie. And Connor Griffin. Zira. Baloo, Reed, Jimenez, and George Lombard Jr. Come on. Let's see a weird color. Show me a weird color. Blue again. All right. 2 blues. Two blues. Jordan Yost, Josh Hammond, Petrie, Zirwa. I mean, come on. You didn't give me the same guy that I can't pronounce over and over again. Witherspoon, Seth Hernandez, Yost, Hammond, and Josh Hammond in action. Petrie, Baloo, Reed, Jimenez, and Liam Doyle. All right, we got 2 blues again. 2 blues off the back. Liam Doyle. There's a Devin Taylor. Easton Carmichael. Cody Miller. And looks like an insert. It is, because it's a prized prospect of Arnold. 37 out of 150. Jamie Arnold. Prized prospects. 37, upper right-ish. It's tough to mojo it and light it and everything else. All right, another blue. Off the back, Kate Anderson. Bodine. Witherspoon again. Seth Hernandez again is hiding another prized possession. It's not a prized possession. It's a prized prospect. Is it the same guy? No. This time it's Liam Doyle. 9 out of 150. 9 out of 150. Liam Doyle's spot. Blue Mojo. And another Seth Hernandez. All right. All right. Get these up on the grandstand. And let's keep it going. 5 more. Everybody think of a color besides rose gold. Everybody wants rose gold. We know rose gold. Let's put our minds and generate a color. I feel like we're going to see a gold in here. In this group of 5. I feel like we're going to see a gold. Purple or red. I like it. I like to see red. I would not like to see purple. I feel like we're going to see gold. You said red, I said gold. Together, if you mix them together, I think that's rose gold. Let's try that. In case anybody wants to know, rose gold is the 101s. It's not a superfractor, it's a rose gold mojo. That's the 101. Then red is next out of 5. Then black is next out of 10. And orange is next out of 25. Then gold is next out of 50. Then yellow is next out of 75. Then green is next out of 99. And I believe blue is next out of 150. Aqua is next out of 199. Purple, I believe, is 250. And I don't know if they have anything higher than that. In regular, they have higher because they have 10,000 different parallels. I don't know about the mojos. No champagne swirls in this, unfortunately. No champagne swirls. The champagne swirls are rose gold. They are rose gold. That is the 101. It's not a superfractor. It's a rose gold 101. I'd love to see champagne swirls. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. All right, here we go. Lasers. Doyle. Not a laser. Hernandez. Gillian. Other Rays. Petrie. Abel. Ebel. One of those. This one's stuck together. It's that guy's name I can't say. It's funny. Arnold. Slowinski. Laser. Doyle. Morrison, laser first. Gage Wood, Avalon, Dean Moss, laser. Upside down, Dix. Probably get banned for YouTube for that. Willits. There's a nice Mitch Voigt, laser. Gage Wood, Ebel. Avalon, Arnold, there's a wood laser. Conrad, Killian laser. Bremner, Quentin Young laser. Witherspoon. Episcope. Haven't seen that name yet. Willits. So many gambles. Willits. Killian. Cook laser. Wood. Tate. There's an Oliverto laser. And Cody Miller. lasers. All right, let's get into it. Mojos. I keep beating up Kate Anderson. Good luck. Here we go. Let's see that weird color. Let's get weird. No weird color. Lampkin, McGonigal, Billy, Ike, and Made. Dax, Kepley, Hedges, Gurevich, and Caden Kent. Slawinski, Frey, Weideman, Made, and Bazana. So close. Yellow. I felt gold. It was yellow. Blue. Yellow and blue makes what? Purple? Morris, Willits, Wood, Davalon, and Becker. Yellow and blue makes purple. Got it. Don't even know if it makes purple. Leo DeVries, Lodsey, Lotzi, Curley, Lombardi, and Watson. This guy, Harvey, Sneed, Moss, and Witherspoon. Compton, Gamble, Cunningham, Hall, and Connor Griffin. All right, 3 colors. Start with the purple. Off the back, Jamie Arnold, Hedges, Gurevich. Caden Kent is hiding a ball, a Yankee. What a break. About Dax Kilby, purple auto. Out of 199, 65. 65. Who's got Kilby? Who has Dax? They're winning. You're winning. Daniel. Last closer mojo. Kilby. What do I have? Blue and yellow? All right, we'll do blue next. Off the back, Kate Anderson, Slawinski, Frey. Weideman is hiding a twin. About Riley Quick. Riley Quick, 118 out of 150. Pretty sure Riley Quick has a spot, if I'm not mistaken. He does. Anthony, 118. Riley Quick. Anybody guess Dax? I feel like somebody should have guessed Dax, right? Like, I don't want to say it's the obvious one, but because you get the last card. Let's just look. Dax. Next, MJ. Daniel, is that you? The next MJ would I say this in the nicest way. What's your name? Ike. Russell. There's a Mitch Voigt, Forbes, and a yellow first. Phillies, Gage Wood, 50 out of 75. That's you, Daniel? You double whammy it? You took Dax and guessed gas? And guessed Dax? It's a nice gauge. Good picks. All right, inserts, all mojos. Let's get it. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it going. You got it. You got a Aaron Judge with your Yankees decks. Congrats on the guesses and the hits. Now let's keep them going. Let's keep them going. We're only halfway through the whole break, actually, to be honest with you. About Donruss football. I think I said you got a case of, what'd you get, Megas? Or what do you have? You have Optic? What do you have? There it is. I bet I just roll up and I read it. Do you think Donruss football will bring interest for a case break with Optic football being out? All right. So Donruss Megas, you got to forgive me. I'm not a Panini guy. I barely understood the Optic thing. So Donruss Megas is different than Optic? A regular Donruss, sorry. So what's in regular Donruss? What's the case hit? The downtowns? The same thing? I don't know what's Kaboom. I don't know what downtown. Which one's in what? Mangas. I had to get a quick explanation, and I got Optic because they have the most upside. Downtown. Do they have uptowns? Or is Optic only uptown? Yeah, I don't really think anything's guaranteed in Panini, to be honest with you. What's the price difference between like a Optic and Donruss case? A lot? Like to trade up, if you'd say? I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I'm not I don't know Panini products very well. I know downtowns obviously sell. I would think Kabooms are probably the number one, and then I would say downtowns are probably second, in my opinion. as in chase and value. Is optic like chrome? Is like a Donruss paper tops and is optic chrome tops? Is that like a comparison? Or am I completely off? As in like the base card set. Like a Jackson Dart. So you wouldn't want a paper Jackson Dart rated rookie, or what do they call them, rated rookies? You would want the chrome. I would think. I think it follows exactly our conversation we just had about Bowman. I'd probably go for the non-paper stuff. Just because you could probably recruit some of your, hate the word use investment when it comes to cards, but money spent on some other cards where I don't think anyone buys paper in football. Same type of thing. Feels like Bowman and football guys are the same. Nobody wants paper anything. All right, pulling lasers. Pulling lasers. Aiden Miller, laser. Neans. Shores, laser. JoJo. Dickerson, laser. Caminiti, laser. Hall, Fiend. Fiend, laser. Kate Anderson. Love Murph. Tate, laser. McKenzie, laser. Gamble, laser. My eyes are starting to turn to lasers. Witherspoon, Cunningham, guy with 3 names, laser. Hernandez, Hall, LaCourse, laser. Petrie, chrome. Russell, laser. Hernandez. Wiggins, laser. And Petrie. So yeah, double the price. So it's just like Topps paper to chrome. Got it. That's a good call. I mean, if you're strictly trying to hit it downtown, you know, you want a minute, and you're just gonna like throw out the rest of the cards, or you know what I mean. I don't say throw them out, but know that basically in your downtown or bust, I'd probably lower my level of exposure monetarily and give it a shot. But if you're looking like to do shows and you want to fill like dollar boxes and, you know, maybe hit some $10, $20 cards, then I would probably buck up and rip the optic. That's my opinion. Use that for what it's worth. If you're going straight downtown, I would just do Donruss, as in like, what do you have a better chance at getting a downtown out of, whether it's optic or Donruss? That I have no idea. with Panini, there could be a box that the whole thing is downtown somewhere. All right, here we go. Cohen, Morrison, Vitorek, Hartshorn, and Pena. Come on, let me see that weird color. Just a weird color. Just something so weird, I don't even know what it is. Cunningham, Hall, Mitchell, Murph, and Made. Connor Griffin, Sim, Gray, Harmon, and Bremner. All right, it's not really the color I meant. That's pink. I think it's an insert. I meant weirder, like, wow, that's a crazy color. Sneed, Moss, Witherspoon, Compton, Gamble. So many Gamble. You must have Gamble spot. You must have 20 Gamble mojos. I love that guy, by the way. Blue, Reed, Jimenez, Harvey, and McGonigal. I got an optic break coming up after this. Well, I'm going to list it. JJ, Young, Shores, Oveto, and Fiend. 2 cases, you can get like, I don't know, name a team. I could roughly tell you how much it is. Franklin, Hummus, Hodge, Max Clark, and Arnold. Come on, color. Color. Russell, Voigt, Forbes, Nevins, and JoJo. It's a rough 5. Weideman, Made, Bazana. Oh, there it is. Hey, Liam Doyle. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. There you go, Kelly. Liam Doyle, Mojo, Inc. I love their on-card. Fifth overall. Kelly and her Cardinals. The Browns for 2 cases, I think are, I know the Colts are like $60. I think they're like either 59 or 69 for 2 cases. The Browns are more expensive because I think it's like the second chase card. I think they're like $2.99 for 2 cases. Doyle. But I don't think the Colts have any downtowns. If I remember looking at the checklist. They might have an uptown or something. But then you're chasing, what's his name? The tight end. Oh, I still got a pack here. My fault. It's going to be an insert out of 199. Bard. Yeah, Warren. Kate Anderson. McGonigal. And Gavin Killian. 31. 31 out of 199 on the pink prized prospects. And a Cade. As soon as I put these, I'll tell you, it's in my phone. I'll tell you exactly how much the Browns are. I think the Browns are the second most expensive. I know the Giants are the most expensive. They're $3.99 for the Giants. for 2 cases. I think the Browns are second most. They might be $2.99. I'll tell you in a second. All right, last 5 of case 2. On the floor. Out of here. See you later. I don't know. Algorithm makes me sound smart. I copy it off of another breaker that breaks a lot of football and just use the same percentages, if that makes sense. I don't want to overcomplicate what I did. Colts are 69 for 2 cases, and the other team, the Browns, are $2.99. But the Browns are the second most expensive team. Most expensive team is the Giants, $3.99. Second most expensive team is the Browns, $2.99. Third is the Jaguars, $2.49. Then everything is, nothing else starts with 2. There's only like 3 teams that have a 1 in front of them, and the rest are double digits. So. All right, last 5 of case 2. And then I ship all cards too. Like a lot of football guys don't ship all cards. I mean, I do. I don't want any cards. Last thing I want is cards. So I ship it all. So you'll get vet base, you know what I mean? If you want the Chargers, you'll get Herbert and all that kind of stuff. Mahomes, the Chiefs. I keep nothing. I don't want anything. It took me like 4 years to get rid of all the cards I had piled up. Last thing I want is more cards. I mean, I still have some cards. Collection cards. Investment cards, if that's a real word. Yeah, I would say, I don't know. I want to say the baseline is kind of like the market. They kind of adjust it as it goes. Like, I imagine somebody somewhere. It's kind of like the stock market. It adjusts. But as for the most, Dart is clearly the, quarterbacks rule all in football. So start with the quarterbacks, like at the, I don't say the beginning of the season, but let's just call it the beginning of the football season. You could have probably got the Saints for next to nothing. And now they're probably top 5, top 7 in price just because of their quarterback. Or you could prospect kind of like you do in baseball. Take a team like the Dolphins. They're not that expensive. Try and pull their rookie quarterback, or a longer shot like the Steelers with their rookie quarterback. It's all performance based. Obviously, we're going into the off season, so it changes everything. But downtown's always, it's literally the staple of football. They always have value. Uptown's not as much, but since they use the word town, if they used anything else, I don't think anybody would care about them. But since they put the word town in there, I think it helps them a lot. All right, lasers. Lasers. Yeah, there's always percentage. And then you got to calculate, obviously, not being able to move certain teams, or it's like it's a calculation. All I do is copy it off of other guys. Seems to work. All right, lasers. Lasers. These are Chrome, Abel, Arnold, Younger Man laser, Doyle, Witherspoon, Culpepper laser, Hernandez Chrome, Neat George laser, Petrie Chrome, Fleming laser, Richardson laser, Fiend Chrome, Witherspoon laser, Anderson Chrome, Voigt Chrome, Stafora laser, Ike Chrome, Dax Chrome, Jordan laser, Barr laser, Vanderek laser, Billy, Cade Anderson laser, Troy laser, Young, Griffin, JJ, Forbes laser, and that is the Chromes. Laser pile, Chrome pile. I have to go through about 500 penny sleeves. Not that I care. Cade Anderson laser. Or my laser piles. There it is. All right. These are the last Mojo packs of case 2. Good luck. Let's see a weird color. Let's see a weird color. So, that was Gamble. Let's see a weird color. Hammond, Petrie, that guy. Blue, Reed. Come on. Weird color. Black. Let me see a black. Black. There's a green. All right. We got started. We got the train started. Green out of 99. We got a green out of 99. Gonzalez, Owens, Fleming, and Root, and Billy Carlson. Phillips, there's a Conrad, a Bremner, Slowinski, and Frey. Come on. Black Mojo, Black Mojo, Black Mojo. Morris, there's a Willits, there's a Wood, there's a Davalon, and there's a Killian. Come on. For the people. McGonigal, there's a Billy, there's an Ike, there's a Dax, and a Kane Kepley. Quick, Ebel, Arnold, Doyle, and Dax. Williams, Easton, Jacobs, West, and JoJo. Black refractor. One time. One time, black refractor. It's blue. It's close. And green. All right. Green, green, blue. Do the blue. Green, green, blue. There's a Liam Doyle. Off the back. Bazana. Max Williams. Eason. Blue first. Lombardi. 2-0-0-2. Michael Lombardi. That is all other Royals. All other Royals. Team color match. 0-0-2 is a break bounty. So all other Royals gets a spot. Our unopened pack. All right, another blue is over here, I believe. Nope, that's green. We got two greens, I'm sorry. Perfect, even better. Off the back, Solace, die cut. Ben Jacobs, Aiden West. George Lombard is hiding it's going to be an autograph. I can't tell the team. Kyson Weatherspoon for the Kyson Weatherspoon spot. 93 out of 99. 93 out of 99. Weatherspoon. Who took him? Who took him? Boston. There's my sheet. I got sheets everywhere. Boston. John S. Congrats. Congrats. We got another green. JJ. Jimenez. Harvey. Sneed is hiding a first of, I thought it was Billy, of Landon Hodge, 41 out of 99. It's going to be all other White Sox. All other White Sox. Landon Hodge, 41 out of 99, first. All right. More autos in that case. There was more autographs in that case. Last case coming up. All we need is a rose gold or an orange or a red. Something awesome. Let me get these up and we'll get right into it. Cracking the last case. Cracking the last case. Gotta be something low numbered in here. Gotta be something low numbered in this case. Gotta be. Remember, if you're into football, after this break, I'm going to put up a pick your team 2-case break of Optic Blaster case. Optic Panini's cases are $20, so it's 40 boxes total. It's the red box, Target box, Target boxes. Try and fill that so we can break it tomorrow night before Super Bowl. Otherwise, we're not going to break it during the Super Bowl. It'll either be after the Super Bowl, which might be dumb, or most likely hangover Monday after the Super Bowl. And then we got Series 1, which I might have early. Who knows? Of course, I might have it late because of the weather. So. Something else comes out too. Stadium Club comes out the following week, I believe. Panini Prospect Edition, the good one for this year, comes out, which has all these guys in it from Draft. There's a lot of cool stuff coming out. Right now, we still have a case to get through this. Let's see what we can do. Looking for lasers. Looking for great upside down cards. Bremner. Conrad. Pratt Laser. Petrie. Really? Whole break now you're gonna have to go upside down? Livingston Laser. Seth Hernandez. Witherspoon Chrome. Sawinski Laser. Gillian Laser. Wood Chrome. JoJo Chrome. Fiend Chrome. Rock Reggio Laser. Mura Laser. Hall Chrome. Killian Chrome. Reed Laser. Lizano. Lorenzo Laser. Selena Laser. Monroe Laser. Doyle Chrome. Phillips Laser. And Kuko Laser, other Dodgers. All right. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Come on, weird color. Weird color. Or none. You got a Forbes. Neans. JoJo. Oh, hey, Ryan Mitchell. And Ryan Mitchell. I think that's Kelly again for her Cardinals. I believe that is Kelly. I think she has all the Cardinals. St. Louis. Find it. Ryan Mitchell, Kelly. There you go. Doyle and Mitchell. And Doyle. All right, weird color. Let's get a weird color. Weideman. Made. Bazana. Russell. And Voigt. Conrad. Bremner. Slowinski. Frey. And Lombard Jr. Owens, Fleming, Root, Phillips, and Charlie Condon. Die cut. Dax, Kepley, Hedges, Gurevich, and Willits. Oh, weird color. Green. It's not weird, but we'll take it. It's not weird, but we'll take it. Purple. Not weird, but we'll take it. Oh, another Skittles color. Another Skittles color. No. Kent. Leo DeVries. Lotzi. Curly. Lombardi. Blue. Taylor. Carmichael. Miller. Fisher. And Killian. All right. purple is the highest. We'll go purple. Off the back, JoJo, Watson, Bodine, Witherspoon is hiding a Jamie Arnold. A lot of really good names in here. Jamie Arnold, I believe that's Nathan and his Athletics. 84 out of 199. Jamie Arnold. Pretty sure. I don't even think I have to look. It's Nathan. Let's go. What's next? Blue. There's a Tate on the front. Off the back, Connor Griffin. Cook behind Millar. It's going to be a die cut. The Dodger. It is Zaire Hope. Team color match. 31 out of 150. Hope's got his own spot. Zaire Hope. Nice. Hope. Got a green. There's a Jamie Arnold die cut. McGonigal. Billy. Ike is hiding it's going to be an autograph. Kaysen Cunningham. Diamondbacks. 33 out of 99. I believe that's Mark. Mark helping out to close it. How about a Kaysen Cunningham green? 33 out of 99. 18th overall pick. All right. Let's keep this case going. Let's keep this case hot. Everybody slide. Die cuts. All right. It was only the first 5 boxes. Pretty good first 5. It's like the first case. Let's not go dry like the first case. Let's stay weird. Cards were upside down, backwards. Let's stay weird. Here we go. Looking for lasers. Play this game. Got it. Let's play this game. Morrison laser. Persino laser. Kate Anderson. Jared Thomas laser. Wood chrome. Fiend chrome. JoJo chrome. Jacobs laser. Harvey laser. Arnold chrome. Bremner laser. Irish chrome. Dax chrome. Bell chrome. Billy chrome. Leo DeVries laser. Bremner chrome. Conrad chrome. Moss laser. Bowker laser. Conrad laser. Anderson chrome. Neon's chrome. Stafura laser. Witherspoon laser. Willits chrome. Nori laser. That is those. All right, let's mojo it. Mojo time. Good luck. Let's get some weird color. This is Seth Hernandez. Yost, Hammond, Petrie, and that guy. Blue, Reed, Jimenez. That is a image variation of Eli Willits. SSP. Willits image variation. SSP. Got a Willits and a Kate Anderson. Nice hit. Justin Willits. Neville, Schubert, Walton, Morris, and Killian. There's a Willits, Wood, Davalon, Becker, and Arnold. Curley, Lombardi, Watson, Bodine, and Witherspoon. Another Seth. There's a blue back there. There's a blue. The color blue. Ike, Dax, Kane, Hodges, and Seth Hernandez die cut in action. Gurevich, Kent, DeVries, Lotus C, and Ike Irish. Arnold, Doyle, Williams, Eisen, and Jacobs. And a yellow. Try too hard to get gold. There's a Seth Hernandez off the back. JJ Weatherholt, Yost, Hammond. Gonna be Ink. Dodgers, Zach Root. Team color match, Zach Root. 40 out of 150. 40 out of 150, Zach Root. 40th overall. Zach Root has a spot. Got a yellow here. Billy, Aiden West, Lombard. Joshua is hiding a first. It's also a Dodger. Aiden West, 44 out of 75. 44 out of 75 for the Aiden West spot. All right, let's keep this case going. All right, next five. 10 in here because everybody's wanting these 5 and 5 more. Box isn't cooperating with the camera. lasering. Lasering Willits. J.J. Weatherholt, laser. Seth Hernandez, laser. Riley Kelly, laser. Killian, laser. Namala, laser. Dax Chrome. Lake Chrome. Celestin, laser. Cunningham, steel. There's a Connor Griffin, laser. Petrie, chrome. Josh Owens, laser. Ike, chrome. Dax, chrome. Billy, chrome. Fisher, laser. Conrad, chrome. Brecht, laser. South Scene, chrome. Tyson Lewis, laser. Killian, chrome. Rojas, laser. Petrie, chrome. Essenberg, laser. And that is those. All right, Mojo time. Mojo time. Good luck. Gold, finally. Finally found a gold. Gold out of 50. Let's find rose gold. Kent. Leo DeVries. Laudisi. Curly. And Condon die cut. There's a Doyle. Williams. Eason. Jacobs. And Willits. I want to see a black mojo. Black. West. Lombard. Joshua. Owens. And Fleming. Franklin. Hugas. Hodge. Max Clark. And J.J. Weatherholt. Young, Shores, Oliveto, Fiend, and McGonigal. Red. Let me see a red. Not a Cincinnati red. Watson, Bodine, Weatherspoon, Hernandez, Yost. Purple. Purple and gold should make red. Seam, Gray, Harmon, Lampkin, and Lombard. McKenzie, McGonigal, Billy, Ike, and Dax. All right, let's go purple first. Purple off the back. Bazana, Hammond, Petrie. Behind the guy with weird initials. It's going to be an autograph. It's going to be a twin. It's going to be, nope, it's a Ranger. It's going to be Josh Owens. Josh Owens. I think Josh Owens has a spot, doesn't he? Josh Owens is 33 out of 199. 33 out of 199. I'm pretty sure Josh Owens has a spot. I might be wrong. This way I'll look. Texas Rangers. Josh Owens. That's him. David B. That's you. All right, gold. Let's do it. Liam Doyle. Kepley. Hedges. Gurovich. First, Cardinals. That's a real nice one. How about a gold Liam Doyle for Kelly and her Cardinals? How about a gold Liam Doyle? 3 out of 50. 3 out of 50. Gold Doyle. How do we not like that? Nice hit. Nice hit. All right. Got 5 left. 5 left. And then, not a bad recap. Here we go. Last 5. Empty case. Out of here. There we go. Last base packs. Culpepper laser. Petri laser. Jamie Arnold chrome. Bell chrome. Crossland laser. I think I've seen his card once. Pico laser. Wood chrome. Cason chrome. Blue laser. Doyle chrome. Jamie Arnold chrome. Zach Root laser. Josh Hammond laser. Sailors laser. Kate Anderson chrome. Fiend chrome. Davis laser. Dickerson laser. Doyle chrome. There's a Yost laser. Willits chrome. Navins chrome. Dix laser. And that is the chromies. get it. Last mojo packs of the break. Good luck. I got a, we'll just pull it out. It's a pink insert. JoJo, Zach Root, Phillips, Conrad, and Gavin Killian out of 199. 106 out of 199. 106 out of 199. All right, come on. Let's end with a red or a black or a rose gold. Bremner, Frey, Weideman, and Arnold. Kate Anderson, Miller, Griffin, Simi, Gray. Got a blue. Made, Bazana, Russell, Voigt, and Dax. Becker, Franklin, Hughes, Hodge, and Zaire Hope. Vittorek, Hartshorn, Pena, Quinn, and Jesus Made. One more color. Thompson, Middleton, Quick, Ebel, and Arnold. Max Clark, JJ Weatherholt, Quentin Young, Shores, and Billy Carlson. Last pack besides the blue that we have here in front of us. Alberto, Fiend, Anderson, Abba Miller, and Connor Griffin. All right, it's going to come down to a blue to finish it. Made inserts. Harmon, Lampkin, McKenzie. It's going to be a first. Red Sox, Anthony Eason. 107 out of 150. 107 out of 150. And that does it. All right, I got a recap coming up. Let me hit the recap button while I sleeve some of the stuff, put it up there, and we'll come back. We're going to do a recap. Recap coming up. All right. Recap. No particular order whatsoever. I just pulled out Hernandez and Willits just in base chromes. I mean, they're going to vary, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Willits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe they won't. So I would guess in base chrome of your player, you'll probably get roughly 8 plus or minus 2, I would guess. That'd be my guess. Those are just base chrome, not mojos, which we're going to go to right now. I'm not going to separate them, but these are our mojos of, we'll call it the bigger player spots. There's still a bunch I got to sleeve yet and top load. I just tried to keep it moving and kept some of the... These are mojos, which are the exclusive, actually they're called mega box refractors, but they're mojos to me. Let's see, there's a million. Daviland, Anderson, Hall, Abel, Arnold, Doyle, Fiend, Dax, Young, Wood, Bremner, Conrad, Hall, Cunningham, Ike, Billy, Seth, Witherspoon, Wood, Willits, you see Hernandez and Willits since I pulled them out, Dax, Hall, Cunningham, Tate, Ike, Petrie, Davilan, Wood, Willits, Hall, Cunningham, Bremner, Conrad, Seth, Witherspoon, Voigt, Hall, Cunningham, Davilan, Wood, Petrie, Dax, Ike, Billy, Seth, Witherspoon, Petrie, Seth, Witherspoon, Petrie, Tate, Killian, Doyle, Arnold, Ebel, Dax, Ike, Billy, Davilan, Wood, Willits, Conrad, Petrie, Jojo, Nivens, Voigt, Fiend, Alberto, Young, Hall, Cunningham, Anderson, Seth, Doyle, Arnold, Dax, Ike, Witherspoon, Davilan, Wood, Willits, Petrie, Seth, Bremner, Ike, Billy, Tate, Witherspoon, Killian, Dax, Bremner, Conrad, Voigt, Jojo, Nevins, Nians, Anderson, Fiend, Alberto, Young, Arnold, Ebel, Voigt, Anderson, Conrad, Bremner, Petrie, Dax, Ike, Billy, Seth, Witherspoon, Fiend, Alberto, Young, and Doyle. Again, those are called mega refractors. I'm going to call them mojos. So on them, again, it's going to be plus minus because they go on runs, obviously. Willits, 5 Willits mojos. And Seth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So I would say 5, 6 plus or minus 2 is probably where you'll be. Let's do lasers. Lasers are in the base packs of basically the same guys. These are the lasers in the base packs. Yost, Hammond, Petrie, Killian, Hernandez, JJ, Connor Griffin, Conrad, Bremner, Anderson, Gamble, Southseen, Fiend, Alberto, Young, Killian, Wood, Voigt, Willits, Nians, Davilan, Billy, Wood, Witherspoon, and Ike. Those are the lasers. So one of each on those guys. Let's go to our inserts. Inserts of, again, some of the main guys. On the prize prospect mojos, JoJo, Dax, Billy, Willits, Doyle, Dax, Arnold, Billy, JoJo, Willits, Doyle, Billy, Killian, JoJo, Arnold, Anderson, Arnold, Anderson, Doyle, JoJo, Willits, Dax, Doyle, JoJo, Dax, Willits, Doyle, and Arnold. Going into the die cuts. In actions. Arnold, Killian, Hernandez, Arnold, Dax, Bremner, Witherspoon, Neans, Billy, Bremner, JoJo, Doyle, Arnold, and Dax. Going into numbered cards. Do inserts since we did them. On the prize prospects, out of 199, 2 Gavin Killians. Both numbered out of 199 on the pinks for the Killian spot. Blues are out of 150. Liam Doyle and Jamie Arnold. And in the inactions, out of 199, McGonigal spot. Salas is other Marlins. And blue out of 150 is Zaire Hope. Team color match. Zaire Hope spot. Going into colors that don't have names on them. Blues out of 150, Blue Mojos, Anthony Eason, Michael Lombardi, Dax Kilsby, Ethan Petrie. Green out of 99, Landon Hodge, Dax Kilsby, Ethan Hedges. Canary Yellow out of 75, Aiden West, Gage Wood, Ty Harvey, and True Gold out of 50. Real nice, Liam Doyle. Moving into our autographs. Surprisingly, very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I was going to guess 12, so I was close. I was close guessing 12. I don't think there's really one bad name either. All right, we'll call them base. They're not numbered, so they're the Mojos, not numbered. How about a Liam Doyle spot, and Ryan Mitchell spot, which Kelly has all of the Cardinals, so there you go, Kelly. Mitchell and Liam Doyle. Going to highest numbered is out of 199. 199 purple Mojos. Dax Kilsby spot. Ethan Petrie spot. Josh Owens spot. And Jamie Arnold spot. Nice hits there. Blues are out of 150. Team color match Dodgers, Zach Root spot. And Riley Quick on the Riley Quick spot. Last but not least is green out of 99. Kason Cunningham spot. Kyson Weatherspoon for the Weatherspoon spot. And real nice, first auto we hit, number 22 on there. Seth Hernandez, nice hit there. Last but not least, we got 2 image variation SSPs. Eli Willits for the Washington Nationals. I'm sorry, for the Eli Willits spot. And Cade Anderson for the Cade Anderson spot. And that does the break. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate it, Ryan. Again, we got, I'm going to put a football break up. It'll be probably within the next hour. You'll see it by 11 p.m. Let it fill overnight into tomorrow. If you're interested in football, we're going to give it a shot. I got Series 1 2026 tops coming up this week. And maybe we'll do this again. We'll rerun it maybe later because it's some decent value. Maybe we'll do something. I don't know. Anybody needs anything, message me. If I don't get back to you as soon as possible, wait a little longer. And then if you don't hear from me, message me again because sometimes I don't get notifications. Appreciate everybody. Enjoy your weekend, and I hope to see everybody on the next one. Good night.